Hey, this is Steve at Dabble Lab, and in this tutorial, I'm going to be talking about the Amazon Fallback intent, using the Amazon Fallback intent in custom Alexa skills. I'm going to be using Alexa hosted skills. If you're not familiar with that, check out tutorial number 171, this one right here, which provides an intro to using the hosted skills. So I'm starting with a like a default hosted skill here that I just set up. And when I'm working in the hosted skills, usually I'll like open a few tabs to, I'll open like one tab for the code and another tab for the testing like this. And so the, let's just start with a test. This is what the default, that's the code. This must be the testing. Yeah. So the, I called the skill demo skill. And the default skill just says like,
welcome. You can say hello or help. Which would you like to try?
So I'll just do the most obvious.
Hello world.
And it just responds back with hello world. But right now, the way that the skill is set up, there's just this one intent here, this hello world intent. And because of that, pretty much anything that I say is probably going to go to that hello world intent. Let's test that out just to confirm. So I'll restart it here.
Welcome. You can say hello or help. Which would you like to try?
I'll say neither.
Hello world.
So even though I didn't say hello or help, I said neither, something completely different. It's still recognizing that as something that should go to the hello world intent. And that is mostly because there are no other intents. So it's being optimistic and thinking that it is intended for this hello world intent. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the what's called the Amazon fallback intent. And that is going to help us out here with these things that probably shouldn't go to the hello world intent. So we're going to do that over here in our interaction model. And we'll just go like into our interaction model here and then add an intent. And we're going to add one of the built-in intents. So just fallback this here. And now that we have the fallback intent, I'm going to save it and build this model. And we can go over here into testing. I'll show you in a second here when this is done building, but we can also use the utterance profiler here to test as well. So I'm going to do that this time around. So we'll show you in a second. Still building. Okay, now it is done building. So we can go to the utterance profiler. And now, same thing, I'm going to type neither and see what happens. So now it is going to the fallback intent first, rather than the hello world intent. And so this is now recognizing that that word shouldn't go to the hello world intent. And all I would have to do at this point is just handle this fallback intent in my code. And let's do that now. So in here, I'm gonna just copy and paste like one of these existing ones and modify it. So paste that in like that, and we're going to call this fallback intent handler. And it is going to do the fallback intent like that. And I just need to register this down here. And I'm going to do this like at the very end with the fallback intent handler. And let's save that. And the reason that I'm doing that is these get evaluated like in order from top to bottom. So the last one in the list is the last one to get evaluated. So that's why I'm putting this fallback intent handler at the very bottom. So I'm going to deploy that, and then we'll go ahead and test it. Oh, wait, I don't think I changed the response. Yeah. I'm going to change this. Let's change that to I didn't understand that. Deploy it again. And now we'll go test it here and see. We'll start all over.
Welcome. You can say hello or help. Which would you like to try? You just triggered Amazon fallback intent.
Okay. Let's see. That shouldn't have happened. What happened in that case was this. I think I know why. This intent reflector handler, which is a default handler that is part of this when you use the hosted skills, this one right here. So actually this one is getting fired first, and I think that is just because of my ordering. I forgot about that one. So if I just move that up like that, that should fix it. Let's save it and deploy and just confirm that. All right. Let's start all over.
Welcome. You can say hello or help. Which would you like to try?
Neither.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
So now that was the fallback intent handler responding to that. So that's it. This was just a quick walkthrough on the fallback intent handler. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those, and I'll respond just as soon as I can. If this video was helpful, please like it and subscribe to the Dabble Lab YouTube channel, where you'll find over 150 similar Alexa development tutorials like this. Thanks so much.